Hey guys, Mooted here, and in today's video I'm going to be upgrading my sister's gaming PC. And the reason why I'm upgrading her PC is because she's been wanting to do more uh, stuff with it, especially when it comes to content creation and gaming. So I thought, why not upgrade her PC? Now I'm not going to be spending up to $1,500 or even $2,000 just to do a whole entire like PC build. I'm going to be using the same case and the same RAM, the same storage. I'm actually going to be increasing her storage as well with a 1 TB SSD. And for the platform, I'm not going to be switching to an AM4 platform. I'm going to be sticking with the LGA. I think it's like Intel's 1151. Yeah, basically it's Intel's 10th and 11th gen. So, anyways, I'm going to be sticking with that Intel's platform for one reason, and some of you guys might hate me for this reason, but the reason for it is because I actually can't find the mounting hardware for AM4 when it comes to the CPU cooler, because the CPU cooler that she has in her current build right now is the Vetro V5, which is still a pretty good CPU cooler. Now, some of you guys might be saying, oh, you can just buy uh, a cheap $20 cooler for it, and then you're good to go. Now for me, I'm just like, I don't want to waste money. Again, the Vetro V5 still is a really good CPU cooler. I believe I got it for $15, and so I'm like, I might as well just keep it. I didn't really see a point of me even buying a new CPU cooler for her anyways. So yeah, those are the reasons why I'm going to be sticking with Intel and upgrading my sister's gaming PC. Alright, so here are the internals for her gaming PC. Her, obviously, the Vetro V5. Now, for the GPU, obviously some of you guys are probably curious about it. It is an RX 5500 XT 4GB model. Now I know there is the 8GB model, which is better, but I got this GPU during COVID, and this was my very first GPU. 16 GB of RAM. I don't know what the transfer speed is for those. It's probably either just 3000 or 3200. The power supply, it's a used power supply. It's 600 watts, and I am going to be upgrading her power supply to an 850 watt. I know it's a bit overkill for the upgrade I'm going to be giving her, but just in case that she wants to have even better parts or does even more with her PC, I can just simply buy just either new CPU or even a new GPU, and she'll still be fine. She has a 512 GB SATA SSD from Team Group. The CPU, I don't know if I went over it. The CPU is a 10100F, and I'm going to be upgrading her CPU from a 10100F to a 10400F. All right. And for the final thing, I am going to be upgrading for this whole entire system. It is going to be the GPU. The GPU is going to be an RX 6650 XT. Now, if you've been paying attention to the parts I've been listing off, this is basically just my own Steam machine. The only difference is that my sister's going to be on an older platform, while the Steam machine is going to be on a newer platform, which is, obviously AM5, DDR5, and the GPU is also a 7000 series AMD GPU. I just found this funny because when I was getting parts and I was looking at the Steam machine specs list, I started to realize, oh shoot, yeah, this is my own Steam machine that I'm basically upgrading for my sister. So here are the parts I'm going to be upgrading for my sister. Obviously the 850 watt power supply from MONTECH, and I'm starting to really like MONTECH as a company because they're doing stuff at an affordable price, especially their cases. I built in, I forgot the case was called. I'll show a picture right here. But anyways, I like their cases. They're pretty affordable, and this is the first time trying out their power supply, and based off the reviews I've seen, it's a really good. Obviously the 1 TB SATA SSD, which cost me $130 with Prime Day. The used CPU that I got from Java, and this motherboard I got from eBay. Now hopefully this motherboard works, because I forgot to do a closer inspection of it. Now I did check the pins, and the pins are fine. Now if you look right here, the little clip for the PCIe slot for the top one right here was missing. So what I had to do was take the bottom slot right here, take that little clip and then put it right here. And then another thing too is that it's missing the standoff right here, or the little screw point for M.2s. And yeah, so that's the one thing that I should have been paying attention to. But anyways, this is a Gigabyte Aorus Elite. This is a B560 motherboard. Oops, first thing, we're gonna take out our old parts. Now I don't know if I'm gonna keep the extension cords. For her PC. Reason for that is that yeah, can't speak. The reason for me not keeping her, not wanting to keep the extra like extension cables and all that, is because one, it's pretty old. Hold on, try to get this. Trying to get this out. Ooh, there we go. So yeah, my old RX 5500 XT. Probably I'm gonna do a video on this. There's so many games coming out that I want to make a video on, just how like 4 gigabytes can last in today's market. There's probably videos like that too, but I want to do my own take on this on that type of video, so stay tuned for that. Boom, boom. Let's take out the RAM. Whoa. What happened? Oh, that's bad. I think I took off the stickers for these RAM sticks. Yeah, so like right here, you can see the residue of where probably the sticker was. I don't know why I did that. Such an idiot. Oh, really hate these. Come out. Whew. Okay, good. I thought I broke this. I broke this one. I hate these so much. Many of you guys worried about me building on, or me doing all this on carpet. It's all good. I built and upgraded my PC so many times on my carpet that I'm fine. And plus, there's not that much static in my room, or like where I live, so everything should be fine. And then restart. At the same time, while doing this upgrade, I'm actually like, I found my old laptop, and I'm just like doing updates on that. And I'm also recording on my phone, so I like to listen to music and all that. And since my main computer isn't plugged in right now, I'm just going to be using my laptop because it has Bluetooth and I can connect my earbuds to it, which for a long time I didn't even know. So that's one cool thing, I think. Yeah, so that's one cool thing that I just found out. I'd say the only thing I'm really worried about that's probably going to take the longest is just Whew. So many wires. Oh my god. Alright. Damn. What's this power supply? Seasonic, A plus bronze. It is. Oh, this is a 650. Oh, I mean, I could have kept this, but again, it's used, and since I'm doing an upgrade, might as well just upgrade the power supply too. Okay, after a very long time of cleaning off the fans and cleaning out the case and doing some other stuff too, finally I'm at assembling new PC parts. So this is the motherboard right here, the B560 Aorus Elite. Now this was used, but on the eBay listing, it did say that it was working. Now, hopefully, I didn't get scammed out of this. So yeah, so we're gonna take the mounting bracket right here and put in the back right here. On that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, so checking pins again. Pins look good. Alright, so take the CPU now. This is the, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yep, so this is the 10400F. I wish I got the, I wish there was an 11400F, because that's what my mom's PC has inside hers. Okay, so okay. Okay. All right. Boom. So we're gonna keep this just in case. Boom, that's in. Oh, there's a bit of thermal paste right here, so I'm gonna. Oh, it's a bit blurry. There we go. Okay, that was. I don't know what happened right there. Okay, so CPU's in. There's a bit of thermal paste, so I'm gonna grab a Q-tip real quick to take care of that. All right, time for the RAM to go into the slots. Actually, hold on. All right. Go. Alright, so now we're going to add the little P. Oh, what if I zoom in? I can zoom in. Oh, wow, I can zoom in. Wow, that's good. Okay, here we go. It might be a little bit extra, so. Okay. Now. Okay, so now we're going to take this. Okay. Go. There we go. Okay, so now I gotta put in the motherboard. Oh shoot, I forgot to take that out. Shit. Oops. Boom, there we go. Take out the auto shield. Alright. So now. Okay. Alright. Alright. Good, that's in. The one thing, again, I'm worried about is me getting scammed on this motherboard because I bought it on eBay and I've seen some videos of people buying parts from eBay and it may say that it's working, but it's not. Okay, so here is the MONTECH Century II. I think that's what it says right here, Century II. As you can see right there, let me just focus. As you can see right here, 80 plus gold. It's 850 watt, and yeah, looks pretty cool. Nice, nice, silverly metal color. And then here's the connection points. So I think it's okay. So one helpful tip, if you guys are building PCs for, if you guys are building PCs for other people and whatnot, and if you do buy a semi-modular or even a modular power supply, always just give them the whole entire bag of cables. Oh man, that took a long time. Okay, mic is on. All right, that took a long time, but yeah. So everything's plugged in. There's a lot of wires because I forgot just how bad it is to deal with RGB or ARGB fans. So yeah, there's a lot of cables and all that. Good thing about the Vetro V5 is that the main, like the CPU fan comes with a splitter for the RGB. So everything, so all the fans are plugged in to the hub, but then the RGB should be connected with the main CPU fan. Yeah, so here's the RX 6650 XT. This is 8 gigabytes of VRAM, and the cool thing is that it has two um, it has a switch right here to where it can switch to silent mode and then OC mode. I just have an OC mode, and yeah, I love this card. And then I switched to a 6700 XT, and then I switched from that to a 6800, and then so on and so forth. All right, so PC's plugged in. Hold on, let me just bring this down. Okay, so PC's on. Hopefully this works. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Okay, yes. Oh, okay, so it's probably just training the memory. Okay, that was scary. Now, the only thing that I am kind of worried about is this. I hate this. I think one of my sister's friends downloaded Valorant just to play on her computer a little bit, and like I uninstalled it, and since Valorant is a kernel, uh, yeah, since Valorant, I think it's a kernel install. Basically, like for those that don't know, it's like it's hard to get rid of. So yeah, so the only way for me to really get rid of it is we just have to do a fresh installation of Windows 11. Okay, so for the first game I am going to be showing you guys, it is going to be Gears of War 5. Now the preset for this is 1440p with everything at high, and the performance was really good. I was really surprised by the RX 6650 XT, especially with that 8 gigabytes of VRAM. The reason for that is because if you guys don't know, the 6650 XT or even the 6600 XT, they're more meant for 1080p gaming. So for me to play at 1440p at a high preset and getting above, 70 FPS. Now this did depend on the environment. As you guys can see at this footage I'm showing you right now, I was getting about, I'd say, high 70s to mid 80s, and then some and then some environments I was getting about, like, I would reach up to 140 or even 130, which surprised me a little bit. Okay, so for the next game that I want to test out was Dead Space Remake. Now, the quality preset I had to leave this game on was auto, because switching it to quality or even balance mode, it made the game look even uglier. And then for the anti-aliasing mode, I should have tested between TAA and then FSR2, because FSR2, it still is a bit grainy, especially in lighted areas, as you guys can see right here. But since I was in a lot of darker environments, I didn't really notice the graininess. But yeah, so the game ran really smoothly, especially with this card only have 8 gigabytes of VRAM and this game being a bit more demanding. Okay, I'm going to be a bit quiet, but anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I am right now recording it, and this is the intro. Intro? Is that a word? I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.